in a society, when a woman cheats, they call her ashawo, this. But when a man cheats, they say that it is normal. They've normalized this, is a normalized nonsense for you guys.
When you take a lady out on a date, she wants you to pay the whole bill. But when you bring up the let's pay 50-50, you find out that the woman automatically flares up.
Why we are fighting for the equality is because we want to update this culture. We don't want to shift culture, we want to update it.
In a world where everyone wants equality, one chair started the war. A man refused to stand for a lady, and boom, the internet called him heartless, the lady called him rude. But weren't we all preaching equality last time? So in today's episode of Debate in 30 Seconds, as usual, we have two debaters, we have one topic, and they have 30 seconds to make a case. And the topic, very interesting. What do women really want? Do women want equality, or do they want special treatment? And their time starts right about now.
Women want equality. And when we are talking about equality, we are not talking about pity, privilege. We are talking about fairness. And when we talk about equality, we women, we want equality. We are not talking about being above you guys. We are not talking about being above a man. We are talking about partnership. You understand? We are talking about partnership. So let's go in terms of relationship. You understand? When a woman says, okay, I want equality in a relationship, she's not talking about I want to be.
Let's start with what is equality? Equality means same standard regardless of gender. And then what is special treatment? Special treatment also means adjusted standards regardless of gender or disability. And I want to ask you, what do women of this our generation actually want? The earlier feminists actually fought for equal rights to vote, own property, attend schools. But women of this generation have adjusted those standards.
Yes, what is equal standard? Equal standard is you telling me that equality is also special treatment is not making any sense. That is a stereotype, it's not a fact. Do you understand? It's not making any sense. So equality, when I talk about equality, I'm talking about fairness. So you telling me that the older or earlier feminists, they are fighting for school education? Yes, why did they fight for it? They fought for it because they needed an access which the society was not giving.
In our now generation, you can say that equal right has been given fully to women, but you can now say women of this our generation want this special treatment. When I say special treatment, is that they want equal pay, but they don't want same jobs. You can't say a woman should go to war because women will slow down the troops who are going to war. We will see soldiers running to the battlefield looking at my female counterpart. How are they doing?
If a woman and a man is given the same hours, the same work, they are expected to be paid the same payment. There is nothing like gender roles. You cannot, because you are a man, you tell me that you are supposed to be paid more than the woman because I am a woman. It is not done in anywhere. That is what society has already built inside you guys. But we women, why we are fighting for this equality is because we want to update this culture. We don't want to shift culture. We want to update it. I cannot work for hours.
When you say equal rights, let's take in a relationship. When you take a lady out on a date, she wants you to pay the whole bill. But when you bring up the 50-50, let's pay 50-50, you find out that the woman automatically flares up. She looks at you as a weak man, as a man who does not know how to take care of a woman. In our generation, it's just as if we are twisting this whole equality right.
What about women that take their boyfriends out on a date and pay for the bills? No, you have to make it make sense, because this your claim now is not like it's just you like bantering, pouring water on a stone. It's not making sense, because women, we take men on dates, we pay most women now pay rent. Most women build businesses. Most women are into tech. They do a lot of things. Okay, let us talk about our Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, the Nigerian economist. She was the first.
So let me tell you something. Women have actually gotten everything that they asked for. Women can now vote. Women now go to school. Women now own properties. But yet, women are still fighting. So I want to ask, what are women still fighting for? Is it still this equality, or is there still something attached to that equality? Because if you look at it, women say, in your last point, you say women actually take men out on a date, and
Women are fighting for rights. And if we are talking about, we have already gotten rights, we have gotten, even the rights that we have are still being shut down. Okay, Senator Natasha was the one that was shut down for speaking up for people because she was a woman. If it was a man, they would leave him there. But because she was a woman, she was shut down because they did not give her right. She does not have to them. She does not have the right to speak. She does not have the rights in the society because she's a woman. So we are fighting for equality, for fairness in every aspect.
so let's go to politics now. The president of Tanzania is actually a woman, and you can see that this is not a female thing; it's a human thing. The president of Tanzania actually rigged the election, put every of her opponents in prison or disqualified them. How will a president do such a thing? Have you ever heard that of a man putting his fellow counterparts in prison or disqualifying them? So you can see women are.
You're telling me that a woman pleasing her opponents. Okay, there is a certain president governor in Nigeria. We all know him. I'm not going to mention his name. He collided with other governors and removed a certain man from his position and put another person. Was it a woman that did that? It was not a woman. So you coming to come and tell me that you've not seen where a man, go and do your research very well. You cannot just stand there and give me false claims.
So if you are attentive enough, you will know that I started my last point with being corrupt is a human thing. But you know, women are all emotional and all that. You see, when a woman becomes successful, oh, the whole society will be like, she broke barriers, she did this, she did that. Oh, for men, that's a normal thing. Men are building skyscrapers and nobody's hearing about it. Men are breaking barriers. Men are doing great things around the world and nobody's hearing about it. The richest people in the world, first 10 are all men, and you will not see a woman there. But we have equal rights. We have equal.
Okay, let me go to you men. In a society, okay, we are putting this point in the society area right now, right? Okay, in a society, when a woman cheats, they call her ashawo, this. But when a man cheats, they say that it is normal. They've normalized, this is a normalized nonsense for you guys. But when a woman does that in the society, people say, so that means the men have the right to do it, but women does not have the right. Where is it written?
You see, when a man has gathered money, suffered and gathered money, and marries a woman into his family, into his house, and tomorrow the woman wants to leave, they don't share the woman's property. They actually share the man's property, giving the woman the higher part of the property and leaving the man broke and homeless eventually. So let's go to football and sports in general. You see cases like Hakimi, Akon, and many popular.
Let me school you because I know you don't know much. I know you don't know much. That is why you are saying this thing you are saying. Marital properties are considered shared assets because women contribute to the household, both financially and otherwise. So me seeking a fair share of these assets isn't a special treatment. It is a way of making the society to recognize the value we women bring to the table.
So your last point was very funny, but I'll let it slide. So I want to ask you a question. Have you ever seen a man say he wants an odogu rest? Well, in these days, you get a woman, every woman wants to be babied. Every woman wants an odogu who can take care of her. Who, when she will stay in the front of a Lamborghini, she will say, I would rather cry in a Lamborghini than to cry in a keke. I would rather stay in a mansion than to stay in a one-bedroom flat. So every woman wants this baby girl treatment, but they do not want to work.
Men fighting women for wanting equality, for wanting to be equal, but still doing the same thing that women are doing. Okay, you talked about you've never seen a man I wanted to marry an odogu. It happens when many women are now looking for governor daughters that want to marry them. Do you understand? Many women, nobody, no man now wants a liability. They want a working class lady in their life. Many men now are shamelessly living in a woman's house. The woman is housing him. The woman is paying the rent. The woman is feeding him. So you telling me that the women wants baby get children, but we are the one taking care of the men. Most women are taking care of men in their house. Okay, let's talk about a particular celebrity. She's the one that married the man, paid the bride price, feed him, of which everybody knows about it. So you now come and tell me that many women want special treatment. We do not want any special. What we want is equality. But you people are fighting us for that equality and still doing the same thing we are doing. So it's not making any sense to us.
So I'll conclude with this. Do women actually want equality or special treatment? So giving you equality alone is already special treatment on its own. If you look at it like this, women have already been given everything they ask for. But we will still see many women coming under the guise of, I want baby girl treatment. You see that baby girl treatment? It's just like you saying, I want everything you have, but I do not want to do the work. I do not want to put in the effort. And many women are under this umbrella. You see this equality thing? Women will just want the word equality, but they do not want to do the work attached to the equality. You cannot tell me that a man will go out in the morning, a man will go out in the morning, hustle and everything, and still provide for the family. Many women, if they are in that shoe, they will nag.
Oh well, that was some heated arguments. One was being schooled, the other was being lectured. But maybe equality isn't as cool as we think about it until when comfort comes into the, into the entire scene. Or is it that women are just confused? I feel we're just confused. But it's left to you guys, it's not on me. So it's left for you all in the comment section to vote. Do women really want equality, or do they just want to be an oga wife? See you on the next episode of Debate in 30 Seconds. Thank you. Bye.